Congratulations guys, day number 5. Well done so far on fitting in some exercise every day and building up the way you have. We really hope you've enjoyed the exercises along the way and you've had some good reflection in your workbooks. You've learned a lot from the video content in the emails and from reading the emails, really thinking about how you can inject a movement back into your day, how you can reframe how you think about your knee pain and your arthritis, and are really excited about taking things forward in this next part of your recovery with your knee pain. Now, we'd really love you to be part of our knee program here at MTP. So if you've really found value in this program, we'd love to see you guys for a consultation. Take up the offers we have running exclusively for you 5-day solution participants. It's such good value and we'd love to come in and see how you move, how we can help you, how we can work together to really get you enjoying your movement in your life and getting the most out of your physical activity for the rest of your life. So, that said, let's get stuck into the last exercise for this 5-day solution. Now, if yesterday you had trouble with the squat, we got 2 versions today, okay? So if you had difficulty with the squats yesterday or you chose not to do the squats yesterday, you're going to do a balance exercise today. If you found that you could do the squats and you were pretty comfortable with it and you didn't get sore from doing those, then you're going to do a single leg eccentric squat today. And that means just lowering down, okay? We're not going to sit and stand on one leg. That's a little bit too much risk, not enough reward for a lot of you out there that are worried about your knee pain. So, first cab off the rank. Those of you who didn't do the squats yesterday, or if you did them yesterday and you pulled up a little bit sore, what we're going to do is we're going to go through a tandem stance balance drill. Now, what we mean by tandem stance is heel and toe in line with each other. So you're in this position. Now what this does is it narrows off your stance a lot, obviously, right? Your base of support goes from hip width apart to non-existent, to 1 foot. Now this is a really vulnerable position for a lot of people for falls and falls prevention. When we get crossed over, if we don't have the ability to stabilize in that position, it's where you can just end up on the ground, and we don't want that for anybody. So, we're going to practice this position now. If you need to have a chair next to you, a wall next to you, a rail next to you, something that you feel is sturdy enough that if you did lose your balance a little bit, you can pop your hand on, maybe the kitchen bench. Get next to that before you do this exercise. So, you're going to have something there nearby that you can stabilize with. You're going to take 1 foot so the heel and toe are in line with each other. Now, if this is really, really hard for you and you're just too all over the place, take your foot a little bit wider. Just gradually work your base of support a bit wider until you can do the exercise. Okay? Find the point that's challenging for you and stay there. Now, if this is challenging and you're having to fight for it, just stay in that position. You're just going to stay here for 30 to 60 seconds and just try and stay as stable and quiet as you possibly can. Now, if you're feeling like, oh, this is actually too easy, I could stand here all day, I'm not wobbling at all. Now what we're going to do then is just look up and down, come back to the center, look left, look right, come back to the center. Now as soon as you start doing that, you feel your ankles and everything start working a lot harder because your vision is starting to move around. So if you can do that without wobbling around too much, start looking left, looking right, looking up, looking down. You do 30 to 60 seconds on one side, change to the other side, 30 to 60 seconds. Okay? So now for those of you that did the squats yesterday and recovered just fine. We're not going to use the bands, so we've got no tension on the knees today, but we want to apply the same principle. So you have your chair behind you. What we're going to do from there is feet together. You're going to take 1 foot off the floor, so already it's getting hard. Now if you're in this position and you're feeling wobbly, then just park it, don't worry about it, go back and do the tandem stance. If you're standing on one leg and you're like, okay, I think I can do this, what we're going to do is we're going to sit back into your hips. So we're thinking vertical shin and hips back. So hips go back, and then we're going to lower down nice and controlled to the box, put 2 feet on the floor, stand back up again. Change sides, 1 foot off the floor, sit the hips back, control down nice and slow, 2 feet on the floor, stand back up again. So this one we're going to alternate side to side. So we're going to do 10 total repetitions, if you can, alternating side to side. Now, if it's uncomfortable or you go to do it and you just can't seem to stabilize or you feel your knee collapsing in, leave it, go back to the tandem stance, focus on that. If you can do this one, you're going to do 10 alternating twice through, okay? Now, keeping in mind, today you'll have done glute activation, You'll have done your hip bridges with the band, your single leg hip bridges with the band. You've done your squats with the band on the knees. And now you'll be finishing with these single leg sit downs. So if you find that your knee's starting to get sore when you get to the end of this routine, just stop there, have a rest, and get back on the wagon again tomorrow. Okay? So enjoy that routine. Get through. We'd love to hear from you guys. Send us an email, send us a comment, send us a private message in Facebook or comment in Facebook about how you found the program. Alternatively, we would love to see you in person. So take advantage of these amazing offers we got running for you guys right now, and we will hopefully see you in person sometime soon. Thanks, guys.